The hybrid physique problem, 2026. Bodybuilders still look impressive in photos, but most of them can't run a mile without gasping for air. Runners, on the other hand, are lean and fit, but lack muscle. What people call a good body in 2026 is no longer either of these. The ideal physique today is clear. Strong, conditioned, and able to move well. That's the hybrid athlete. Why specialization no longer works. Most men still pick one lane. They either lift weights exclusively or spend most of the week doing cardio. But the human body doesn't adapt in one direction only. It doesn't want just muscle, and it doesn't want just endurance. Heavy bulking lifters usually come with higher body fat, puffy facial features, poor cardiovascular health. Extreme endurance athletes often deal with low muscle mass, chronic fatigue, suppressed hormone profiles. Both extremes fail long-term. Neither is truly aesthetic. Neither is truly healthy. The 2026 reality functional aesthetics. Aesthetics are no longer just about looking big. The question now is, what can your body actually do? Can you run? Can you jump? Can you move efficiently? Multiple exercise science studies published between 2024 and 2025 confirm the same thing. Combining resistance training with cardiovascular work leads to superior body composition and metabolic health compared to doing either one alone. The goal is simple: build muscle without losing conditioning, burn fat without sacrificing muscle. The bodybuilder paradox. Chasing muscle through constant high-calorie intake often leads to unnecessary fat gain. The result: soft facial definition, a thicker waist, limited mobility. Most pure bodybuilders struggle with running, sprinting, joint health. Large muscles without function are no longer an advantage in 2026. The endurance athlete trap, excessive cardio, especially without resistance training, accelerates muscle loss. High-volume endurance work over time suppresses testosterone production, lowers resting metabolic rate, pushes the body into energy conservation mode. The outcome is a body that's lean but weak, small when clothed, and increasingly fragile with age. Being skinny is not the same as being aesthetic. What the hybrid athlete does differently. The hybrid athlete balances three pillars: strength training, muscle mass and bone density, cardio, heart health and fat control, mobility, long-term movement quality. The result is a physique that is lean but muscular, athletic, not inflated, strong yet agile. In 2026, this is what a good body looks like. Hormones and facial aesthetics. Lower body fat improves facial definition, but excessive training reverses that effect. A hybrid system keeps body fat low, prevents chronic fatigue, protects hormone output. The result is a more masculine facial structure and a visibly healthier appearance. This isn't accidental. The biggest mistake in hybrid training. The most common mistake in 2026 is stacking everything into one session. Hard lifting followed immediately by intense cardio weakens the muscle-building signal. Current research is clear. Session separation matters 6 to 8 hours minimum. Separate days are ideal. If you have no choice, lift first, cardio second, never the reverse. The modern cardio approach: polarization. In a hybrid system, cardio has two purposes: low intensity, controlled heart rate, 45 to 60 minutes, supports recovery; high intensity sprints, intervals 15 to 20 minutes. Moderate pace cardio sits in the middle and adds very little. It's too hard to recover from and not intense enough to drive adaptation. Smart training in 2026 avoids the middle. Hybrid aesthetics are a lifestyle. Hybrid athletes don't just look fit, they look put together. Clean clothing, minimalist style, intentional presentation. Because this system builds more than muscle, it builds structure. Traditional lifting culture focuses on numbers. Hybrid culture focuses on the PFs, on the full package. The 2026 hybrid template. The goal is to be a lifter who looks like he can run. Weekly ratio: 2 lifting days for every 1 cardio day. Example structure: 3 to 4 days of strength training, compound movements, controlled progression, 2 low-intensity cardio sessions, incline walking zone, 2 work, 1 high-intensity session, sprints or hill runs. Daily, 10 to 15 minutes of mobility work. This keeps you muscular, lean, hormone healthy. Final thought: the 2026 ideal is no longer bodybuilder or marathon runner. It's the athlete, strong, capable, built for real life. Hybrid training isn't a trend, it's an adaptation, and this time it's the right one.